Good morning, my Sierra Leonean friends and family. Today is Thursday, 24th of April, 2025. This is your boy Reggie Cole, the Master Dream Builder. I hope so now well, and we give God thanks for waking us up this morning. Wow, Sierra Leone, every day there is news. Every day there is news. If you find yourself compelled for come and talk most every day when you have time to do so. Tell God thank you for the idea to share and tell God thank you for the idea to listen. I'm especially moved by certain people that when they try to understand now this privatization, but you don't make money in the capitalism system, which you talk one particular person yesterday. Very impressed again. Talked to me over a couple of days. But yesterday night get I say I don't finally get her. You see, say and with the mix then two things here. So not blame yourself if you don't understand the difference between privatization of public assets will belong to the people and the private sector. If you think that they talk against the private sector. No! The private sector is the heartbeat of any economy. It's a different proposition from the name privatization. In fact, in this moment now, it sounds to me like it was almost deliberate that they gave you that name. Because I guess if they say taking over public resources, it would be obvious, right? Because nobody no go on and go take over them public resources. But when they call it privatization, it's wrapped up in something, and that's something that don't cause confusion. Again, I must give accolades to Owen Cassie. We see that live on TV when he interview me, when he had Fatima Sise as in co-host, talking about Fatima Sise. Slam! When I get on a ticket, loan, attend slam, please. Okay, when I get the details, get Fatima a number, get Iron Lady number, get Andrew Kamai number, whatever number, get the ticket, get ABK of Vision for Sierra Leone. Get a number, get tickets, get the tickets and come. This is a worthy organization. Dr. Fuller them and in team, they now put this year together for Lona come enjoy and listen to a brighter tomorrow for Sierra Leone. All right. So yesterday, gentleman come. I don't know if I for calling him. I know calling him. Let's just say a journalist come now black in the park. Instead of come put your own 2 cents in, and I'm sorry say I'm not sorry say you not sorry say you say put me 2 cents in or whatever. What's to that effect? In the mix, instead they talk about Renault, the Renault as we call it as a salon. My friends, that's not privatization. Okay, Lloyd's Bank and West Bank were bailed out by the UK government in 2008, and now we just see yesterday that the managing director or CEO of NatWest they give thanks to us, the people, taxpayers, saying we don't manage for bring business back into private ownership. That is not privatization. That's a bailout, and government all over the world will do that where if that company they go down, it will create mass unemployment and it will disturb the makeup of the economy. That's it's a bailout. It's a responsibility that they have if it's too big to fail. We see that in the credit crunch. But again, even in that bailout, as I point out, the taxpayer they lost 21 billion. But here's the thing: it's been 17 years, and the 17 years, but the bonus, the banker's bonus was not interrupted. So the taxpayer is always losing, whether you privatize them or whether you bail out to, the taxpayer is always losing. We're not talking about service delivery. In that time, in that West not locked than the mot. Then the mot will be Lloyd's not locked than the mot. Service delivery is going to be there. Don't get it twisted. But who gets the financial benefit? Not you. Okay? So let me keep going on this talk. So yesterday, as I say, I'm going to talk to a gentleman exchange in Black in the Park. And it'll tell me, say, yeah, G, this you only going to be like talk about or whatever, and I say you, in other words. which I found very callous. Yeah, if you don't believe 100 billion, at least give me the courtesy and ask me, how do you get there? If you don't listen to all the things I had to talk about, I will sit you down and show you how. Okay? But this self-limiting belief, you don't pass smack. Now, see, the same person when they tell me so, they talk about whatever money, there's not a money go solve salon problem, now mindset change. Excuse me? Excuse me? Mindset change? Let's start with one truth. You cannot water a desert with hope alone. You don't go water desert with hope alone. How do we talk to a teacher in Kailahu or Koinadugu when they're not paid for 6 months about having a positive mindset? How do we tell a nurse in Kenema to keep smiling where you get for we use gloves with blood and syringes in a so-called government hospital? What you go say to the young graduate from one part of the university there? We do everything right, pass with honors, but now you get for cell phone card on the streets of any of the cities in Salon. Or the farmer in Chonkolili, where he produce the poil because you not get the infrastructure for getting to market on time. The truth is, as Sierra Leoneans, we don't become addicted to slogans while we system the rotting under we feet. Let's be clear. Mindset is powerful. I use it all the time. I do motivational speaking. I read books all the time. I attend seminars all the time. It's helped me. The power to visualize, I know how to do it. The power to set goals, I know how to do it. But mindset without systems, without support and a structure is a form of cruelty. It is torture. You cannot ask a hungry man to think rich. You cannot ask a woman where they walk a miles to go get the water to dream of prosperity. We are third from bottom in the world. This is not a mindset change from the people. This is mindset change from the leadership. We, the leaders, have to grab this country by the scruff of the neck to show the rest of the people, let them follow. We are too far lost to start for go ask Mama Seya, Namasuba for their mindset change. Or for ask the teacher, make ask you picking or teach you picking half, and then you say the other half, I will only teach you week a lesson because the teacher not been get paid for 6 months. What if you say the teacher ain't getting a house? Furniture? Instead of get people that will depend on her. How we for go? When you the can pick up your picking in your SUV, tinted windows in black, air conditioner they on, you expect them to pour all in heart and soul for teach you picking. But in and not paying for 3 months, and you are part of the problem why you're not paying for 3 months. What mindsets change? We're third from the world. We need more than quotes from ministries and NGO reports. Sierra Leone, we need a total paradigm shift, an economic transformation where they put sovereignty over dependency, ownership over aid, and investment over begging. Like I always say, it's the economy stupid. That phrase there, now make Bill Clinton, that was what the phrase in 1992, where they make him president. That was the thing that clinched it. It's still true today. Nations that rise economically will eventually rise culturally, socially, and spiritually. So let us learn from what others do. As I do me work last night, Saudi Arabia, let's listen to this, yeah? Saudi Arabia don't sign a new deal with Airbus, the plane company, my people, for letting supply planes to Saudi Arabia Airways. Okay? No, but here's the thing. Saudi Arabia insists, say, yes, they buy the plane from now, but not from we, they buy the titanium. My people will get titanium, not Onkolili. So Saudi Arabia got Airbus to buy 666 million of the titanium for let them make the plane where they can supply for Saudi Arabia Airlines. Do you understand what I don't say? They don't say, oh, you can't take and just give you $10 million license, can't take her, then we will buy the plane from you, the finished goods. They say, no. You they pay we for this chair you need for build this plane. Yes, so they buy the plane, but you deduct them. This 660 million. My friends, Saudi Arabia people are not more special than you or me. Why do we keep letting people just rape and pillage our resources? And then we expect people to have mindset change. But we don't read the book. We all mindsets, you know, they go nowhere. They ask somebody for mindset change. What is that about? So Saudi Arabia, they make a sale where they get their own god of titanium. Me no know how they pull us. I mean, in the desert, the old place. 666 million. But the same thing, then as alone. Whose plane company? What would ever Boeing or Airbus or even Embraer, we don't can buy titanium from where we know about. No. Because we na salon, they let them take the dirty, put her straight in our taki, and go. Look what in Saudi Arabia do. These things, you know, the thing to solve saloning problem, it is all around us. But this self-limiting belief, we ain't no hold we back. This paradigm shift what we need for make and now. These quotations of words, resilient, the people are resilient. No, you don't tell you, they tell you to be a pote, you die. Mindsets change. What a joke. Yeah, at this level, 3 days to so-called independence, you tell me about mindset change, me not get paid for 1 year. Why should I drive the SUV? Hey, boy, come on now. Giro Holdings, like I say, take $6.7 billion in 1 year. And you all get mindset change. Is Chonkolili like New York? No. They just say rape and pillage the land. So we get bad news again. I consider our bad news, irrespective, that the Millennium Challenge Corporation, the MCC, look like say that they cancel the 450 million promised to Sierra Leone and other countries as well. So it's not just Sierra Leone, but the fact is, this money we don't fetch for 10 years. This money we make the illegitimate government they hang on. It looks like say to come down decide say party over. So what now? But whilst you see, I'm telling us something. You see the short-sightedness. Whilst them politicians had the Fed for 450 million, GL Holdings they take 6.7 billion at Onkolili in one 12-month period. Can you understand what you're trying for telling now? These guys don't know what they're doing. They're visionless, they're spineless, they're wicked, they're unpatriotic. So how stupid have we got to be? Or how stupid we got to continue for be? Only a fool now to test the depth of a river with both feet, says the African proverb, right? Progress is not ribbon cuttings at school centenary or ministerial conferences. Progress is now way a woman they give birth in a clean hospital. Progress now way teachers are paid on time. In the army, the police, the fire brigade, the civil servants are paid on time. Progress is when natural wealth, where God give we, they work for we, not against we. We must stop this false narrative we will get. Don't let not tell you say Salompo. Also Emerson me say, na in song Munku Boss. Let not tell you say Salompo, it's a lie. We're one of the richest countries in Africa and one of the richest by virtue of that in the world, because Africa is the richest continent. Wealth not just about getting a lot of money. It's about having a lot of options. Right now, the Salone economy has no options but for big, from America and EU, so-called partners, or for take loan. We're trapped in a cycle of IMF loans, foreign ownership, and elite comfort zone. You see it every day. Politicians and the preach sacrifice behind the tinted windows and brand new SUV. So here is a call to action for the $100 billion plan that me get in my duffel bag. Reclaim our minds. Traore don't show na the way. Traore did two things forget Burkina Faso na the headlines every day. He tell IMF, low divorce. You don't abuse me and my people all this time. My people are my children. You don't abuse me all this time. And now once again, another leader with you. IMF. Let it on. IMF pack them bag and go. Then the short-sighted, visionless folks, like what we get Boku Boku na Salon, well, I will survive now. Now I say, but this is easy. You say IMF in cousin, where them pull na Paris, na France, where they mind me gold. I tell them let them go. But you were short-sighted, the visionless, they begin well, I will sell the gold now. Look you. The people who need gold in industrial level, they don't mind who that they buy from. You bring them to market no more. They need them gold. Okay? So if nada, Mr. Jacques, whatever I mean, they sell them from Paris, you remove them and you begin sell your own gold at your own international price. Guess what? All of a sudden, you don't need IMF. Not to rocket science, this bro. Okay? So we need to reclaim our minds. We need to form the National Investment Fund. I don't say matter don't form one, but tell the people of Sierra Leone. Another theft. Okay? I know all the deal. I know that deal they proper. But I'll keep that on me wallet first. Okay, so no way. Who's tell us you don't grab and pack, say you dream holiday and for go nowhere? I know say Jalo Jamboree did it. Not so that they talk. I'm talking about how many people you know and dream for go Norway. No, not many. But Norway is one of the richest countries in terms of sovereign wealth fund in the world, if not the richest. Okay, we need to channel. And then now one resource they get to in the main. Oil. One. We get 44. So we need to exit the IMF model as well. So that's point 3. And then as the plan the work we need for bringing the diaspora bonds and direct equity investment. All this money what they send, $500,000 a year, 500 million a year. If it's channeled through a program that's airtight, do you know how much that can multiply to rather than just when you send them, Musa go take her, where Musa take her, you gonna church them. I'm not gonna say against church them, they make a point. You gonna church them, whether to India Monday, they take care of your own family in India, or your own business in India, or you go to Mr. Basma. I'm not gonna say against Mr. Basma, I'm just making a point. That money they come out, you go Lebanon. So you don't pull the money through you blood, sweat, and tears from the diaspora. You send them. There's no production, no value added. The money just exchange for goods, way mostly food or rent. You see, we'll get for change the model. We'll get for change the model is defunct. It's not the work. They'll need to build in industrial zones. Yeah. Industrial zones, we're building zones. Industrial zones in Cambia, tourism zones in Bont, tech zones in Bo. We must map our national potential and build smart. My friends, there will be no savior for Sierra Leone except us. Nobody's coming to help us. Everybody has screwed us for 64 years. Everybody don't screw you for 64 years. They don't love you. They're using you. And the sad part is we own brothers and sisters they want to call politicians. They don't join the other side to use you. Jill Scott said the revolution will not be televised. Malcolm X said the future belongs to those who prepare for it today. Mindset, Thomas Sowell say, without strategy, now hallucination. It's like it's a dream. And then I like this African proverb we say, until the lion learns to write, every story will glorify the hunter. So when they can lie powder, this and that, well, we don't kind of the scene now. This is Reggie Cole. We don't kind of the scene where they try for, and me, I'm encouraged by the people that inbox me and want to know more about what I'm talking about. I'm telling you guys, politicians, Unadena is dangerous zone. We're now in what we call rarefied area. People are getting first-hand information. We're different from the lie where then two parties, APC and SLPP, have done to this nation for 64 years of abject failure. Don't argue with me. There is no running water in Sierra Leone. There is no electricity in Sierra Leone. There is no food self-sufficiency in Sierra Leone. Schools are without windows in Sierra Leone. Hospitals not get the basics in Sierra Leone. So argue with that. Don't get annoyed with me. Argue with the facts. I want to give you a say, if you're not a teacher today, your voice matter. You need to speak up. If you're not a local cooperative, una form a local cooperative rather, demand to be paid, not just in money, but in national shares for we property the way they under we feet. If you're not a youth man, learn about your land rights. Learn about digital businesses. Africa will not be saved by war. It'll be saved by what we do to meet the modern economy, such as coding and construction. If you are in the diaspora, now begin think, just because we send this money through Western Union or whatever, how can we empower and join and build this nation up? I don't want to go too much in the West today because I spent a lot of time yesterday going through that, talking about outside the West to go. I don't show now, but the UK, where IMF don't predict a poor future for them, okay, because they basically sell everything we then get. I tell them, I say on April 29th, on the Komon-Tok platform, Komon-Tok is going to be the host of his own show. Me and John Parkins with Komon-Tok, we're going to debate the issues. And one of the things I want to hear John Parkins say, for let una hear first stand. Now, how, be careful what you ask for. How the West then get them. For calm. For bring the strategies where they're not employing at the third world. Yes, the global south. They say, una bring and cancel we. Now they ask, John Perkins will tell una, be careful what you ask for. Then bring and cancel, then I make Britain now, they don't sell all tea. Yesterday, we see headline in this country that the fear say China go cripple London in the not distant future without one bomb. Why? Because now China now the majority shareholder per the water, now the majority shareholder per the electricity. What a precarious position to be in. Just like where, if you watch what they say, how now then get we diamond and then get we gold instead of we what the team for the benefit. Where that 6.7 billion there? Usai it don't show na Tonkolili or in Sierra Leone. Yeah, Tunis. I mean, they do some work. They talk about, they make 100 million shipments or whatever it was, or billion, whatever. They only get 18 million. I mean, what is this? How stupid can we be? Oh, listen. We exist in a country where brothers and sisters, they kill each other for a piece of land. Oh, hold on. Don't tell me I'm talking this, it can escape me. We exist in a country where brother and sister and family and two cousins, and they kill themselves for a piece of land. But yet, we let total stranger. We not look like we, sound like we, have no interest in us, can take our most precious thing with it under that land day and go. They will welcome them with open hands. With a treat with brother and sister them with contempt for them. but you go kill your own brother and sister. Sierra Leoneans, it's time to stop being dumb. You are third from the bottom of the world. In 1961, Salone had a GDP per capita of $200. That means all mommy worth $200 in 1961. 3 days from now, we're going to be 64 years old. That GDP per capita now $430. For you, when they listen to me, we won't get excited. Say, hey, well, at least you moved $230. No, you haven't. You say, how come? I mean, you say 430. Well, you forget that little always start with I. The inflation don't wipe down the out. You told me they buy $200 in 1961. Well, I guess my case. In 1961, your $200 na saloon, I mean 220 leones, roughly. Yeah. So yeah, you get more leones. Now you able buy $1 with that $200. You able buy $1 with 220 leones? No way. So you understand what I was saying? Now, what's not the point? For me, you get forget a role model in anything. The role model country for look at Singapore. So at their independence in 1966, their own GDP per capita was $500. All right. So how much is it today? $126,000. Hey, listen, I whisper to you. They not get no resource. They not get diamond. They not get platinum. They not get titanium. They not get fish in waters. Can you see? We're blessed with everything, yet we don't turn the begging bowl of the world. And yet, when they kill for these two parties of visionless, spineless people. I not care for a third party. I just say expose, waiting to go on for long that pass on to people in the village. Enough is enough, Sierra Leone. Sierra Leone must go from being a story of suffering to a blueprint for prosperity. It's so easy. It's like falling off a log. Don't tell me about people that need to change their mindset. You not pay somebody, they ask for changing mindset. Put your money like Tifa. You not pay me for 6 months. I have picking and Oshi. They can't tell me for be positively mindset. You will get the mind. You will get the power for change. And you not change the thing for me. They can't tell me for changing mindset. It's not gonna work. That's a pipe dream, and you will go to your grave and you will not see any change in Sierra Leone if that's the approach. This is a situation now of desperation when the changes has to start from the top, not the people at the bottom. No, we don't abuse them enough. They don't lost life enough. They don't lost their future enough. No, don't expect change from the bottom. Has to come from the top. But who are they when I put at the top? Well, la not keep na. Let we reclaim and rebuild and prosper. Not just for our children, for ourselves, but for our children, especially the one in the diaspora, for look for a home as this decline is happening. It's inevitable. There's nothing stopping the Western decline. Nothing. Because if not now, then when? And if it's not us, then who? But I want to leave you with one hope. The Bible did say, the first shall be the last, and the last shall be the first. I think if we're awakening ourselves right now, we will be on that journey from the last coming back to be the first. God bless you. Have a good Thursday. May God keep you safe. And God bless the Republic of Sierra Leone.